Hello everyone. So in this part of the video, we will do the question answers from the chapter that is weathering and soil formation for class 7 students. So let's start. First is fill in the blanks. Question number 1. Rock is solid material composed of grains of minerals. So the mineral is the answer. Number 2. The word igneous has been taken from the Latin word ignis, which means fire. Number 3. Metamorphic rocks are commonly divided into two types on the basis of their texture. Number 4. The Latin word sedimentus, which means settling. Number 5. Exfoliation is also known as onion peeling. So these are the 5 fill in the blanks from this chapter. Let's move on to question answers. Number 1. Define gradation. What are the two processes involved in gradation? So the answer is when the exogenic forces reduce the elevation and fill up the depressions on the surface of the earth. It is known as gradation. Gradations are two types, degradation and aggradation. Number 2. What is weathering? What are the factors responsible for weathering? So the answer is weathering is the process of disintegration or decomposition of rocks in their place of origin by the natural forces of nature. And second part you will write the factors which affect weathering are climate, mineral composition and structure of the rock, vegetation cover in the region, amount of exposed surface and human activities. Next, question number 3. What are the factors involved in soil formation? So the answer is the factors which are involved in soil formation are topography, temperature, rainfall, plants, animals and other organisms. Number 4. Explain the role of plants and animals in biological weathering. So the answer you will write the roots of plants penetrate into cracks and joints in the rocks. As these roots grow, they widen the cracks and cause the rocks to break or disintegrate. Besides this, water enter the cracks may cause chemical weathering and frost action. Our next question is question number 5. What are the different methods of soil conservation? So the answer is the different methods of soil conservation are afforestation, controlling overgrazing, crop rotation, reducing the rate of running water and planting shelter belts. Next, differentiate number 1 endogenic force and exogenic force. So in the endogenic force you will write the endogenic forces or internal forces like compression and tension create a large variety of landforms on the earth's crust. These forces are active inside the crust. Example, fold mountain, block mountain. In the exogenic force you will write exogenic forces act on the surface of the earth, sculpting and modifying the landforms created by the internal forces. These features are modified by two processes, weathering and erosion. Next, gradation and aggradation. So in the gradation you will write the depressions fill up and level of the earth's surface rises. This process of filling up of depressions on the earth's surface is known as aggradation. In the degradation you will write it is the process of lowering down the earth's elevated landforms. It also involves removal of rock material from the surface of the earth. Next, sheet erosion and gully erosion. So in the sheet erosion you will write when there is heavy rainfall, the top layer of the soil over a vast area gets washed away. It is known as sheet erosion. And in the gully erosion you will write when rainwater in a region flows down the slopes making deep narrow furrows, it is called gully erosion. Next, the last one, differentiate between oxidation and hydration. So in the oxidation you will write the reaction between the minerals present in the rocks with the atmospheric oxygen present in the water leads to the decomposition of rocks. This process known as oxidation. In the hydration you will write when water is absorbed by minerals, there is chemical change which increases the size of the mineral structure. These cause the rocks to swell, putting stress on the rock.